the ISUPK, straight out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. It's heating up the Midwest like the first day of June, Friday, June 16th, downtown Chicago, Illinois, on State and Washington. We're blazing the camp from 1 p.m. until June 17th, the ISUPK Midwest Barbecue for blacks, Hispanics, and natives only. We'll be there Saturday at 2 p.m. at Rainbow Beach Park. The ISUPK Lecture, Sunday, June 18th at the Gibbs Morrison Culture Center, 1823 Church Street, Evanston, Illinois, 3 through 6 p.m. Barbecue, Lecture, Commanding General Yahan, and all the heavy hitters will be in the building. It's the fire weekend.
And it's time for us to separate from the white man, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. For one thing, his time of rulership is short. He got a short time left, and the devil has come down to you. So it's time for you to separate. Give me Job chapter 9 and verse 24. We got to separate from the white man and all of these other nations that's out here ruling over us, that's out getting filthy rich off us and destroying us. A little black girl was hung on the internet. Now think about that. Regardless of whether it was fake or not, it don't matter. Look at they said if it was fake, they telling you what they getting ready to start doing in mass numbers. So what you need to do is you need to stop thinking that the white people are so cool. If you work with them, so what? Work with them. But that don't mean you gotta give your love to them. Take your love up off of them, because when it's all said and done, they are still your enemy. Right. Just like the hyena is an enemy to the lion. The two are in competition on who's the survival of which one's race. The hyenas want to survive, and so do the lions. But the two are rivals, and they have war against one another. You know what? Us, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, we are in a spiritual war with every other race that is on the planet. Every other race is eating us up and devouring us up. But the time of their rulership is getting ready to come to an end. So we got to get ourselves together. Give me that scripture, brother.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The earth has been given to the white man for a short time, for a short period. It's not going to be like this for him forever. He's not going to be ruling like this forever. He's not going to be in the skyscrapers forever. He's going to come down just like any other kingdom has came down. Look at world history. Look at all the great empires and how they fell. They had a time to rule, and then they had a time where they were falling. Look at Greece. Look at Rome. Look at ancient Egypt. And instead of looking at how great these empires was, what you should be paying attention to is how they fell. What practices were taking place that caused their demise, that caused their fall. And you know what? You're going to find one thing that they had in common. All of those empires had the 12 tribes of the children of Israel as their slaves, and treated them brutally, and treated them without no mercy, and treated them like there was nothing. And the Lord started to bring their place down. The Lord started bringing down every wicked kingdom that had his people in slavery. And America damn sure ain't no exception. America is no exception. It's going to come down just like all the other empires before it. You already see it happen before your eyes. Just because this building in front of us ain't collapsed, that don't mean this empire ain't falling. It is falling. It's falling. It's getting ready to be laid to rubble. Look at all the council, the World Council that's been taken all over the earth. The European Union breaking up. Think about it. The European Union was established to stop white people, the murderous white people, from killing one another. White people are a murderous race of people. And they have to have something like that so they can stop killing each other. But you know what? The time is going to come when their empire is going to come to an end. And that time is real close. And you see the signs. Give me that scripture again.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah, they living in the lap of luxury right now at this time. But think about it though. Everybody that they've bombed, everybody that they have destroyed, are now also gaining power too. So when they all team up, what do you think's gonna happen? When they all team up, America's not going to be able to fight all of these fights. It's not going to be able to keep going against the Iranians and then against the Russians. and then against all the Middle Eastern factions, all the Arabs. It's not going to be able to fight all of these fights. And then you throw China and Korea in the mix too? Man, so what does that say? That say their time is coming to an end. And you know what? If you join with them, your time will be coming to an end too. That's right. And I gotta break that to you. You join with white people, you sit there, you run around trying to have interracial marriages and hating black men and hating the Isupk who's trying to bring this truth and this knowledge to you so that you'll know to separate. We blowing the trumpet. We sounding the alarm for you to wake up and separate. Give me Job chapter 20 and verse 5. The white man's time is coming to an abrupt end. The end is near. It's close. Now you see it, all of this stuff. Korea declared war. Now you have all of these other countries that's in the mix, and they all talking boldly too. They ain't afraid. They ain't too afraid no more. Now you talk about, American technology. Talk about American technology and all that, and talk about how great the weapons are. But you know what? What they won't tell you is how many people are actually killed by friendly fire. Those high-tech weapons they got, a lot of those high-tech weapons is going to be killing American soldiers. It's going to be killing them. So what good is it to have all this weapons technology and you're going to be killing each other with it? What good is that? Go ahead, give me that scripture, brother.
Job chapter 20, verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short.
The triumphing of the wicked is short. The Lord gave the white man, the Lord caused Rome to fall, and then allowed the white man to come up out of the fall for a short period of time. So what do you think his destruction is going to be like? Think about it. What other empire has been able to go to a complete fall and then rise back up? What do you think the Lord is raising them back up for? The Lord is raising them back for complete and utter destruction. That's what he's doing. So this white man that you think is so great on the earth today, that you think that that's all of that because he's up in outer space, well, his time, he's going to be brought lower than everybody. And he's going to be blasted back into the Stone Age. And he's going to be Fred Flintstone again. Right. So with that being known, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, what does that sound along for you to do? For you to separate him from him before you fall with it. Go ahead, give me more on that.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
The joy of the hypocrite is only going to be for a moment. The joy of the Christian church, the joy of Creflo Dollar and all the Christian pastors, the joy of them is only going to be for a short minute. And then when this destruction hits, they're not going to know what to do. They're going to be plumb shaken to their spirit. Because all of this that they trusted in is trusted in the shadow of Rome. All that is going to come to naught. And they ain't going to have a leg to stand on. And you know what? The Isupk will be the new leaders of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Under the commanding General Yohana, under Yahweh Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Give me more, brother.
Verse 6. Through his excellency mount up the heavens, and his hand reach unto the clouds.
Now it says, though his excellency mount up into the heavens. Whose excellency is mounting up into the heavens today? Let me give you a hint. Skyscrapers, airplanes that fly above the clouds, NASA Space Center. Read that scripture for me again.
Verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Control of all the world's monetary system. What they pushing for. Control of the media. Control of all the military. Joining, making a global military police force. What race is doing that? The white race. That's what race is doing it. But the Lord's going to bring all of that down. Black man, trust in the Lord. Trust, do what your inherent spirit tells you to do. And it was inherited from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, your forefathers. Go ahead.
And his hand reach unto the clouds.
And his head reaches to the clouds because the white man is the proudest man on the planet. He's the proudest man that will ever walk the face of the planet.
Right.
And his pride makes him extremely foolish.
Right.
He thinks that he can challenge the Most High.
What you bringing out is so extra heavy, man. First thing, you know what I'm saying, to bring out is that if we are the Israelite school of UPK, the true promise of the Lord, we here to bring the word of the Lord to you today. Give me Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Like at the end of the day, truth has to reign in the earth. This society that we living in right now, like the devil living out, is bringing out, America is a society that's ran by the white man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And he got you, he don't have you doing anything that the Lord said to do. You understand? Once again, Mother's Day, what in the hell does Mother's Day have to do with the Bible, man? What does Mother's Day have to do with keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments? It don't have anything to do with it at all, man. And so the Lord sent the prophets out here to raise the people up. What people that is? Do the Lord wants to raise up? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The people that have been robbed of your identity and been living in captivity for over 400 years. Every race of people that live in this planet Earth, they got a country to go to. You so-called black people, where's your homeland at? Where are you going? So where's your home? Where are you from? You walking around getting high, having fun, laughing and joking all day, but when we ask you your nationality, you don't have a clue about that at all. And don't tell me nothing about no Africa. Africa is a continent. The African is not your nationality. Right. If I drop a black man off in Africa right now, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna be like, where's Waldo? Which way do I go? Over 60 different African countries on the planet Earth, which one are you from? Well, I got news for you. You ain't from none of them, man. You so-called Negroes that here in America are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You come from the same lineage as a black man named Jesus Christ.
That's right.
And when Christ get ready to return to this earth, he gonna flip this whole society upside down, whether you like it or not. Stop thinking that your own vain, like your vain, people walk around thinking that your vain opinion means something, man. It's a God up in heaven that created the earth, the sea, everything. The air, he the one determines what's righteous and what's not. And when Christ get ready to return in the earth, this order is going to get set back in order. Read what you got. Hosea. You understand? Take your time. Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. You're getting ready to celebrate Mother's Day. What an evil holiday. Especially you so-called black people, man. You sitting there getting flowers and gifts and finna go take flowers and give to a damn monster, man. These black women have become monsters in this kingdom, and you got the nerve to talk about a damn Mother's Day. They've done a horrible job of being a mother. Like the brother was bringing out earlier, a mother don't put her father's kids out of the house.
Right.
I don't give a damn how bad he's doing. He ain't gonna do no better if you put him out the damn house. If you show some support, maybe the brother may get himself together. These black women having damn near 500,000 abortions every year. Abortion is murder.
That's right.
Your damn seed, black man, is being wiped out. But you too high to recognize that, man. You understand? You too caught up in this society to recognize that your whole existence is being swept from up under your feet, man. And that's the reason why we out here on this corner here today to wake you up.
Right.
Namely you black men, because you're the ones that's going to lead the charge in the earth. These women going to be caught up in this society all the way to the end. Even if they roll with you, they still going to be caught up in this society. It's going to take a man to say, we ain't celebrating Christmas.
Right.
We ain't celebrating Mother's Day.
Right.
We ain't spending the credit card. We're not going to empty the credit card on that.
Right.
You ain't going out the house dressed like that. A black woman needs structure.
Right.
Just like children need structure, your woman needs structure.
Right.
These women out here running around like a chicken with their damn head cut off, man.
That's right.
Dressing like sluts. You got 12 and 13-year-old girls walking out the house dressed like they going to a damn, like they finna go sell some ass.
Right.
I'ma just keep it 100 with you, man. And why is that? Why is that? Namely because the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And when he brought you over here in slavery, he's destroyed your spirit. The scriptures say, he said, bow down. He told your spirit to bow down. How did he tell your spirit to bow down? By wiping out your nationality, man. And by taking your sons and daughters and selling them on a damn auction block like they animal or merchandise. You white people did that. You understand? And those are crimes. Everybody talk about crimes against humanity. Slavery was a crime against humanity, man. Right. Black people running around in 2017 and still don't know their nationality because of you white people.
That's right.
But black people want to blame other black people for their problems. That's why you can't never get fixed. Right. You better blame the man who's taught, who actually did the crime. White people did the crime to these so-called Negroes, Hispanics and Native American Indians. But you don't want to charge them for nothing. You want to tell us that bygones be bygones and get over it. Now, we ain't going to get over it until we don't have to live amongst you devils anymore.
That's right.
When the so-called Arabs bombed the World Trade Center, did you tell them to get over it? When white people have something done to them, they don't never say, well, let's just get over it. They go to a damn country and bomb them to the Stone Age.
That's right.
They understand what justice is. But you so-called Negroes, because of the Christian church, namely you men, the Christian church is turning black men into homosexuals, maybe 9 out of 10 brothers, man. All you got to do is stand here on the corner with us, and every other brother you see gonna be walking up and down the street, saying like a damn woman.
Right.
Ain't got an ounce of manhood in them at all.
Right.
But in the Israelite school of UPK, thanks to the Most High Christ for raising up a real prophet, Commanding General Yohana of the Isupk. Google the name. Look us up. We can't be stopped with this word of the Lord. If a black man want to be a man and want to learn how to be a man, this is the place you come.
That's right.
We're raising up soldiers every day.
That's right.
We'll never get down with homosexuality. We'll never celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, or any of that garbage. We're going to do what the Lord said.
That's right.
Read what you got.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord.
Hear what?
Hear the word of the Lord.
That's what you need to do. When it pertains to this Bible, hear the word of the Lord. And when you go in that Christian church, you ain't hearing the word of the Lord. That damn preacher is lying to you every Sunday.
Right.
Why you think there's so many churches in Chicago, but black people is murdering one another every day?
Right.
The church is supposed to teach the people about morals, right or wrong. They're supposed to say, well, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Well, guess what? With 700 murders last year, you understand, about 600 people been shot already this year. We gotta take notice that the leadership of black people is failing.
That's right.
They are whores. That's what they are. When I say whore, meaning they only in the position that they in to get a check from the white man.
Right.
As long as they get money, and as long as they get money, but black people die, it don't matter. That's what a whore is. A whore don't give a damn about nobody else's pain, but their own.
Ye children of Israel.
You what?
Children of Israel.
And that's from Genesis all the way to Revelation. The Lord say, ye children of Israel. You understand? Because this Bible is the children of Israel. It's our history book.
That's right.
Just like the white man has a constitution, black people have a constitution as well. It's called the Holy Bible.
Right.
This book that you call the Bible has nothing to do with white people whatsoever.
Right.
This Bible condemns America.
Right.
This Bible condemns the white man.
Right.
You go in this Bible, you find out that America's going to be burnt to the ground.
Right.
You go in this Bible, you find out that the white man is going in slavery.
Right.
So I don't know what word of the Lord I don't know what Bible you've been reading. When you read this Bible, Christ said he's going to separate the nations.
Right.
He said he's going to separate the sheep from the goats. So what Bible do you been reading? These damn preachers is lying to you, man, and they day is numbered. They come out here all the time try to battle and get cut in the scriptures thinking that we don't know that they preachers.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
You hear what he said? You hear what the Most High said? He read it again.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
You hear what the Most High say? God got a controversy. What is a controversy? He got a problem with the people of the land. And let's find out why. Read.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
You know what the Lord said? There's no truth in America. America is built off of lies. You understand? America is built off of murder. But it's the greatest country in the world. It's the most powerful country in the planet Earth. You understand? But I got news for you. Like the brother was bringing out. Appreciate it, brother. Like the brother was bringing out. This society, as you know it, is coming to an end. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9 in the Apocrypha. Because there's no truth for the land. God is not being talked about in this land. You ask the average black kid, what is God's name, which is Yahweh in the Hebrew, they don't got a clue what the Lord's name is. They don't got a clue about any, but they can tell you the Migos, they can tell you the Migos song, they can sing Bad and Bougie to you, but they couldn't give you 10 scriptures. They couldn't tell you 10 laws that's in the Bible. And that's why our people are so destroyed. Get ready to celebrate Mother's Day, and for what? Black people have been celebrating Mother's Day for 100 damn years, and how has it changed the black community? Is all the murders gonna stop because you celebrating Mother's Day? You are out of your damn mind, man. This society right here, as you see it, and as you know it, is about to be over with. Read what you got, brother.
Oh, God. 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
For what?
For Esau is the end of the world.
You hear what the Lord said? For Esau is the end of the world. Who is Esau when you go in this Bible? Or when you check the records on history? Esau is the father of the so-called white people. The Edomites, the Romans, the Greeks, the people who murder more the white man does more murder than any species in the land. On planet Earth. He murders more than anybody. You understand? And the Lord saying his world, as you know it, is coming to an end. You understand? It is coming to an end. That's why you see all these wars, these rumors of wars, and these wars going on right now in the earth. That is a sign right there that this planet right here is about to be done with. So what does that mean for the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man? That means it's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to get out of your sleep, to wake up out of your sleep, man. And what is keeping you in the sleep? America in itself, Christianity, democracy, the NBA Finals, the NFL. All of these things right here is to distract you from what's really going on. And what's really going on is all nations is gathering themselves together for the Third World War. But you black people is worried about the wrong thing. This Bible right here is bringing out the prophecies of what's about to go on.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
What the Lord say? Jacob is the beginning of the world that followed. Who is Jacob? That's what we got to ask ourselves. Jacob is the father of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. His name was changed into Israel once he wrestled with the angel. And the angel was forced to give him the blessing. You understand? That's who the father of you so-called Negroes are, man. And what does that mean? That now is the time to go in this Bible, find out who you are, appreciate it, sis, and do what the Lord say to do. And then when that happens, we'll change the earth, man. Now that's my time. I'm going to pass it back over to the brother.
Man, what he brought out was heavy. And you sisters celebrate Mother's Day. Come on, how y'all gonna celebrate Mother's Day when y'all killing all y'all's kids? How you gonna celebrate Mother's Day and then turn right around and give Mother's Day gifts? Think about yourself for a minute. Think. Our abortion rate is higher than anybody's on the whole face of the earth. Right. Think about that. But then when you want to sit back and celebrate Mother's Day, you want to sit back and celebrate days that's offered up to Greek gods? That's one of the reasons why you got the mindset to kill your children. That's one of the reasons. There's a spiritual reason behind that also. And that's what they did back in ancient times. They had been aborting Hebrew children. Going all the way back to ancient Egypt. But at the same time though, the white man's kingdom is going to come down, it's going to fall. Because for one thing, the Lord's taking account of all that innocent blood that was shed. All the blood of the prophets and all that is going to be imputed to America. And the Lord is going to bring this place down to the ground. Go ahead, give me Job. Let's go back to Job 5 and 7. The Lord is going to bring this place to the ground. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we got to separate. Because the time of America is at an end. It's on its last leg. Look who they got in office. They got a plain, plumb idiot in the office. Now think about that for a second. Go ahead.
Job chapter 5, verse 7. Yet man is born unto trouble, as the sparks fly upward. Verse 8. I will seek unto God, and unto God,
Yeah, this brother right here from Chicago, mighty priest and officer right here. You know, this brother, you know, graduated one of the toughest courses in our whole Hebrew thing that we do is this Hebrew Academy. This is a mighty brother right here. Go ahead.
Job chapter 20, verse 7. Yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung.
The white man is going to perish forever, just like his own dung. If somebody look at a dog take a dump, and what happens to that dump eventually? Eventually it evaporates. Well, think about it. That's what's going to happen to the white man's kingdom all over the face of the planet, wherever he's at. He's not going to be able to hide himself. He's not going to be able to pass himself off as an Arab or as any other race, just like what he tries to do. He's not going to be running around as a Native American Indian. It's going to be known of who he actually is. And the Lord is going to bring him down and wipe him out, and he's going to perish just like his own dog. Go ahead.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
They which have seen him, think about it, all the other nations that thought he was so great. And they're going to say, you know, where is he? Because for one thing, once the whole world rises up against them, they're going to have to go into hiding. After they lose all their power, all their wealth, all their resources, all their military might, people is going to be asking, you know, the question, they used to rule, didn't they? Where they at now? Well, I don't know. I guess they're up in the mountains somewhere. I heard of them being up there somewhere. That's how scarce the white man is going to be up on the face of the planet. Everybody that murders, that the hunter gets hunted. The white man is a hunter. He's a natural-born hunter. But he unjustly hunts and kills. So think about it. What's going to happen with him? Even the animals is going to rise up against the white man. They going to kill him too. You know why? The hell, because even their blood's going to have to be a binge. Look what they doing, poaching all over the earth. And then posting it all over the internet. Look at it, how many animals he done sat there and just slaughtered up. Look at how many animals that he done sat there and done put in his labs that did all this evil stuff too, that he done made go extinct. Certain animals that was around in the 1800s ain't even here today. Why they sit there and tell you, well, these animals went extinct 40, 50,000 years ago. No, some of them went extinct 20, 30 years ago. Go ahead.
Verse 8, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found.
He's going to fly away as a dream. Think about it. When you have a dream and then you wake up and then as you go on throughout your day, parts of that dream you don't even remember. But then think about it. Now a year later you don't remember none of that dream. Well, that's what the white man's rulership is going to be like. It's going to look like he never even once ruled. So now, knowing that this is his future and this is his fate, Black, Hispanic, Native Indian man, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Why don't you sit there and separate him from him, join with us, and become the next world rulers on the planet? So that your great-grandchildren don't get wiped out or have to beg another damn race for a piece of bread.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
He's going to be chased away, just like it was during the time when Rome fell. The white man was chased, but he was able to come back from that. But this time, it'll be no more coming back. He's going to be chased plumb away, like he never even ruled. And all you people want to celebrate Mother's Day, you ain't really loving your mother. Who you really loving is the white man. Because if the white man changed the day of Mother's Day, then you would change it too. You'll follow whatever it is that he's doing. So tell me, who you really loving? You really loving the white man for real, not your mother? Why pick that one specific day to love your mother? You just cussed her out last week. Why you gonna pick that specific day? You know why? Because you love the white man for real. That's who your real love is with. That's why you celebrate all the pagan holidays. That's why you call pork the other white meat when the Lord calls pork an abomination. That's why you do all of that. Because your love is with him. But you know what? If you keep sticking with him, then guess what? The Lord gonna judge you right along with him. So the best way to escape that is to join with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, who are always bent on separation from the white man so that we can survive. Go ahead.
Verse 9, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more.
All the races that saw him in his great glory and splendor is not going to see him anymore. They're going to have to dig up things just to find out that he ever even ruled. Because the Lord's going to bring down all of his high places. And it's going to bring everything into desolation, just like what the Lord did with Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah used to be great cities, big, huge, powerful cities. But now you go to the same geographic location and it's like nothing was ever even there. The land is filled up with the salt and dirt and rocks. That's all you got there, and nobody can even live there. That's what the white man's kingdom is going to be brought to. It's going to be brought all the way down to that, because the Lord doesn't judge America the same way that he judged Sodom and Gomorrah. Then he's going to have to apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah, and the Lord ain't got to apologize to nobody, because he carries out just judgment upon whoever deserves it. Now give me more.
Neither shall his place any more behold him.
Wherever he's at, he's going to be cast out. Wherever he's at on the planet. He can go to South Africa. The dwelling place of South Africa is going to cast him out.
Right.
He can go to Europe. All the countries in Europe is going to cast him out.
Right.
He can go anywhere on the face of the planet, and everybody's going to look and know, you the murderer.
Right.
You the murderer. You the hunter. Yeah, the gang is up. And they're going to want to kill him. So he's going to have to run again. He's going to have to keep. He's going to be a fugitive on the planet, just like he tries to make blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's why he's gentrifying all our neighborhoods. He wants to, and then painting us as criminals simultaneously to doing that. He's painting us as the evil people on the earth. Like the earth is all messed up because of us. And he's chasing us off the planet. And he want to make it to where we ain't got nowhere to dwell at. Making us a hunted fugitive on the planet. But the white man is going to get everything that he's given. When he sat there and do that to the Lord's people, the Lord's going to turn his behind into a fugitive. And going to make him hunted all over the earth.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 10, his children shall seek to please the poor.
His children are going to, the spirit is going to be broken out of them so badly. And then they're going to notice the judgment that the Most High set down for them, for their race. And you know what? All of that wealth ain't going to mean anything to them. So they just going to be giving, they're going to be giving their treasures away. They're going to be giving it to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, just like what the ancient Egyptians did. They ain't going to have a choice. The ancient Egyptians, the Lord put such a harming down on them that all of their riches and wealth just became as nothing. And they just gave, here, take it. Take this. We can't do nothing with it. You can have it. They sit there and gave us their riches. The remnant of white people that still have some substance is going to do this thing right here. They're going to be given their wealth. And then you know what? Not only are they going to give their wealth, but they also going to offer themselves up as slaves.
Right.
And if they do a good enough job, we might put them somewhere near the house. Go ahead.
And his hands shall restore their goods.
His hands are going to restore the goods, because every thief, according to the laws of the Lord, has to repay. So think about it. If you've been robbing these people for 400 years, and they got wealthy and powerful off of it, you're going to have to give everything back. And you're going to have to serve and keep continuously making them rich. That's what you're going to have to do. Go ahead.
Verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth.
The white man's bones are full of the sins of his youth. What's the sins of his youth? Murder, slavery, all the sexual immorality. Every evil thing, every evil policy, that stuff is saturated into the bones of the white man. It's inside his DNA structure. That's why when his children are born, they're the wicked, because there's a scripture that says the father eats the sour grape and the children's teeth are set on edge. They inherit the wickedness of their father. So when they sit there trying to tell you the damn lie that I never owned any slaves. When they sit there trying to tell that damn lie, that is a lie right there, because they're full of the iniquity of their fathers. For one thing, they ain't trying to give nothing back on it. Hell no, they ain't. So what does that tell you? That means they're a partaker in the fruits of their father's murderous labors.
The ISUPK, straight out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, is heating up the Midwest like the first day of June. Friday, June 16th, downtown Chicago, Illinois, on State and Washington. We're blazing the camp from 1 p.m. until June 17th, the ISUPK Midwest Barbecue for blacks, Hispanics, and natives only. Will be that Saturday at 2 p.m. at Rainbow Beach Park. The ISUPK lecture Sunday, June 18th at the Gibbs Morrison Culture Center, 1823 Church Street, Evanston, Illinois, 3 through 6 p.m. Barbecue lecture. Commanding General Yahan and all the heavy hitters will be in the building. It's the fire weekend.